talk to me about this football team who trashed an airplane.
Oh, jeez. Shouts to the New York Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Odell. I still drink your juice. But they lost in the first round of the NFL playoffs. But this wasn't the real story. The real story was 6 days before they decided, this is not after the season. This is right before it's going to start the playoffs. They're going to go to Miami.
The whole team did this? I thought it was just Odell.
No, it's Odell and a couple of the receivers. Just the receiving core.
Just the receiving core. Okay.
Went to Miami right after they beat the Redskins. Went to the number one club in Miami, like Club Live or some shit. And then the next day they were out on a boat, a yacht, shirtless, taking pictures. They're taking pictures and posting all this themselves. So now everybody was talking about it, going like, don't you have a game coming up, Odell? And, Odell leading the pack, dancing, doing all that. So,
don't you have a game coming up?
Fast forward to the game. So now all eyes on the New York Giants receivers, right? And guess what they do right before the game? They're in Lambeau Field, right? It's cold as fuck, like probably 10 degrees. For warm-ups, they go out shirtless. Just to show off like, oh, we don't care. We're ready to play the game.
Bad move.
Okay. And then the game starts. This is when the overplay your thug started. Odell, cross the middle. Drops it. Another big play. End zone. Once you get to the end zone in football, that's 7 points. You score.
Yeah.
Drops the motherfucker. He's dropping everything. Has a fucking horrible game, and the Giants get blown out. Wow. So, Odell, we all know Odell. He has attention transfer. Remember when he got into that fight with that net? Because he was so pissed off. Well, he likes to, this was after the press conference, they asked him all about, like, oh, you think going to Miami fucked up your game? It's like, no, it really didn't. It had no effect. So afterwards, he's banging his head on the locker and shit, and then he punches a hole right in the locker room after the press conference because he's mad, right?
There's got to be fines for that, isn't there, for the players?
Oh yeah. And then it gets worse. So they fly home, and she mentioned they trashed the airplane.
There's something about a 2-hour delay. The airplane couldn't go off. This happens all the time.
Well, it's a 2-hour delay because they had to clean up all the shit that they fucked up the cabin.
No, I thought the plane, I thought they trashed it because they were in there on the ground for 2 hours before it took off.
No, they had to delay the plane from taking off from the next airport because they had to clean up the whole mess.
Holy shit.
It was like a rock star,
the rock star trashing the hotel
trashing
room.
the hotel room. And, what's his name? Cam did that shit after losing the Super Bowl. So I guess Cam and Odell Beckham Jr.
They have a lot
the same
in common.
way. Yeah, same way. But yeah, he clearly overplayed his thug, man. And my Raiders went down. They got eliminated immediately. But again, we lost our star quarterback 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
He broke his leg. So pretty much after he broke his leg, I already had the realization that they were going to be out anyhow. But it was good.
I was still rooting for that backup quarterback. But...
Well, actually, right, we had a backup quarterback. He gets injured the next game. So we have a third-string rookie quarterback starting in a playoff game. Yeah, we had a huge chance. Like I already knew that we were going to lose.
I can't imagine the pressure on that poor guy.
I mean, he died, but we're up against the number one defense in the league. Cool. Yeah, we're going home, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're going home.
Make a long story short, the Texans did send the Raiders home. And people ask, like, are you actually a Texans fan? I guess you could say I am to a certain degree because I like the Houston Oilers, but that franchise no longer exists.
Right.
So they brought it back as an expansion team, the Houston Texans. So they're going to be playing the Patriots. So we'll see what happens. Patriots had a really good season. They only lost 2 games. But I think it just seems like people think they're going to be in the Super Bowl so bad that they're kind of due to lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whenever a team has, like, a really good season. Happened to Cam's team. Cam's team only, like, lost, like, one game the whole year.
And then that
they
game.
just, like, lost in the Super Bowl. Motherfuckers was like, what? I was ready. I was already...
I know.
We were on the podcast. I was already throwing a party. Saying the whole world was going to be dabbing after...
What will be dabbing after this? No.
But they still are dabbing.
They still are.
Even though he didn't win the thing. And the crazy thing is, we're talking about dabbing. The Migos.
Number one
song in America, Bad and Bougie. And she could attest that I've been playing that song way before it even got that popular in your car. It's
like my taste in music, so he brings his own.
So, so I already was hip to that, but shouts to the Migos. I already knew that you guys were the bomb, but well deserved because I guess what's his name? Childish Gambino, but his name is like Don Glover or something like that. He won like an award, and he was just like he shouted at the Migos, and then right after he said like, "Oh, Migos, shouts to the Migos, you know, thanks for coming on the show." And that song "Bad and Bougie" is like the greatest song in the world. And then after that, the very next day, that's the power of TV.
It went up.
Went up.
Wow.
Number one. So it's crazy. So shouts to the Migos. But let's talk fighting. Let's talk boxing.
So, all right.
Boxing has been pretty,
Yeah.
pretty much for like the last year.
No, someone's taken down GGG.
Well, no.
We're gonna try to.
Well, somebody's gonna be fighting GGG,
Yeah.
Triple G in March, but that's not what we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Here.
All right. We're not talking about that. We don't care.
The big fight that's being put together is actually a celebrity fight between Chris Brown and Soulja Boy Tell Him.
King Draco.
AKA King Draco, AKA Big Gucci Soulja. If you guys don't remember, I was actually doing the Soulja Boy Challenge last week's show. You know, you remember when I had the Draco?
Yes, yes.
I was going like that with the Draco. Well, evidently, shouts to Floyd Money Mayweather, he's going to be putting together a celebrity boxing match where they're going to
I thought you were talking about real fighting.
No. Well, boxing...
It will be real
boxing
fighting.
is real fighting.
I know. But with those two, come on.
It's not going to...
I'm saying Brown. I'm just going to call it now.
But, yeah, it's pretty much easy to see because Soulja Boy's
Unless he's
not
got
the
a
biggest...
weak chin.
Soulja Boy doesn't have the best... he doesn't seem very athletic. Because what's all over the net now is him, like, working out on, like, elliptical machines. Looking absolutely ridiculous. And shadow boxing, like this. Like, literally, he's going like that. And then they show Chris Brown on the Focus Miss with his boy, and he was looking pretty crisp. But, like I said, Chris Brown don't even really need to be that good at boxing to beat Soulja. Because I think Soulja Boy is just talking a lot. And the crazy thing is, right, they're all talking about how they're both in gangs, like, oh, I'm in the Blood Gang and everything like that. And it was just like, dude, both of you guys were rich from when you were like 15 years old. Both you and Chris, we're not even just talking about Soulja. Soulja's here with Floyd Mayweather. They're like promoting the fight with like a blogger. And he's just like sitting there going like, yo, I'm part of the Blood Gang. And like 2 years before, he was on the track saying he was a part of the Gangster Disciples, so he's like switching gangs and stuff. But my thing is just like, how are you in a gang and you're rich?
You can't, that means you're just a mark. They're only letting you in until they can take you.
And this bullshit gets even worse. Soulja Boy, who every 5 seconds he's hopping on Instagram saying, fuck you, Chris, I'm gonna beat you up for Rihanna, you beat up Rihanna, Karuchi don't want you, stop snorting coke, and everything like that. And the real story is, Soulja Boy is like staying in a guest room at, what's his name? Sean Kingston's mother's house. doing all these little things. So it's just
all
like
these tough things.
yeah, all these tough things.
So he's not all that rich either.
He's not all that rich, and I mean he has money because he like went to like a blood neighborhood, I guess, with some dudes. And he goes like, "Hey, this A soldier ain't from the hood." And then one of the guys in there would like pushed him and shit, like, "Get off me!" And then Soldier Boy was front like he was gonna fight him, but behind all his boys, like, you know, he go like hold me back shit. But anyhow, I'm excited. I've never been this excited about boxing since Floyd has been fighting. And I'm glad that Floyd, who's promoting a fight now, he was all over ESPN, shouts to TBE. He's going to be promoting the Soulja Boy, Chris Brown fight. But 50 Cent is trying to get in on the whole action. So 50 Cent got, because he heard that Floyd Mayweather may train Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
So 50 Cent got Mike Tyson to train Chris. And then Mike Tyson drops a diss track about Soulja Boy.
I saw that. It was like, oh my god. They put him in a really funky jacket and tried to make him look like a rapper. Like, it's Mike Tyson. What are you doing?
You throw up good fist math. Oh man, he's like, I'm gonna quit all the dirty straight in the book. Oh man, Mike is a fucking legend. I love Mike Tyson. He needs to come back here.
Shouts out to Mike.
Little Mike hasn't been on the show in a while. I should bring him back one of these days. Probably when it gets a little colder. Or a little warmer. I'd say colder. No, I don't want it to get any more colder, please. Stop.
I do. I need winter to be real.
I fucking fuck winter. Can't wait. I was leaving my job today and I was just like, man, I just can't wait until it's warm again. And when I leave the office, it's light outside.
Yeah, well, this is January. You're in the thick of things. It should be a January thaw, which I'm hoping we got today, and then it should go back to being just freakishly cold, and we should get snow.
Awesome.
I need a winter. I need my seasons to look like my seasons.
I just need it not to be winter anymore, so we can be spring.
Well, then you need to come back in like March. We'll talk.
Peace.
We'll talk in March.
I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna go to Club Live, and then I'll go on my yacht and take my shirt off, take some pictures for the gram, and lose. Then next week I'll lose a playoff game. That's what I'll do.
That's what you do.
Because that's how we do it.
And then I'll trash the plane.
That's how we do it in York. Then I'll throw a baby ass tantrum and break a hole in the wall. Like, what is that? Like, you have all this extra energy. Why didn't you put that energy forth in concentrating on the ball and catching them out there?
Bing, 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 bing.
You know, you have all this extra energy to, you know, like bang your head against the wall, break a wall, man. It's like shit. I'd be like, yo, call Trump to fix this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Here's your
fix
wall,
that
buddy.
wall. That's the only
Here's
wall
your
that
wall,
you're gonna
king of little
fucking
hands.
fit. That, you know, like I said, you know, the inauguration's on deck, but I'm still holding fast to my prediction. I feel like a overconfident gambler. Like I put my bets in on this is gonna happen. I couldn't feel more confident about this.
Cool.
Let me just gauge you how confident I am about this, right? You know how confident I am on stage?
Yep.
That's how confident I am.
Wow.
About this. So, America, your nightmare is soon going to be over. So don't worry. Hold fast.
Hold fast.
Hold fast, America. You're fine. You're gonna be just, keep it together, man. Keep, yeah. We're gonna be okay. I'm not worried, folks, because I just know Mr. Thin Skin, Mr. Small Hands, will not be able to do this. He's not gonna be like, oh shit, maybe I'm not up for the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if the candidates before drove home the fact that he was really not mentally capable to do the job and not been so, excuse me,
blasé about it, laissez-faire.
didn't, like Kevin Hart said, they didn't say it with their chest.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, yeah, this motherfucker, he can't run the country. He has no play. The American people knock the hell out of ISIS as a feasible plan of stopping ISIS.
And that was the plan. That's all
knocking
he had.
the hell out of ISIS. Like, wow. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He revs up middle America, but like to your people, and I have like a lot of like old college friends, you know, old high school friends who are vehemently in the, you know, they're pro-Trump all the way. And for the life of me, you know what I'm saying, these guys are not racist, but for the life of me, okay, there's some of my white friends. I do have white friends. But, you know, it's like I could never really understand, like, it was like, you're so pro-Trump and everything, like, I understand you don't rock with Hillary, but you really think this motherfucker's gonna do something? Like, you really think this billionaire is gonna, you know, just take a step down in class and just go into office and actually be a public servant to us? No. He's used to having servants. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. And
he's used to having servants and vice presidents or what do I want to say, CEOs and other CEOs of other departments who are doing things. He's used to having minions.
Minions. But and even off the rip after he won the presidency, he didn't want to go to any of the briefings. He didn't want to do shit. Like, dude, bruh.
This is what you ran for.
Bruh, this is what you signed up for.
Motherfucker, this is what you ran for.
Like, that's why, and each and every day that goes by makes my point even more clearer. It's, you know what I'm saying? He's not, he just, like, keeps on walking himself further and further out of the job each and every day. This conference was just a big highlighter, like, hello, this guy can't handle this. Because, again, when he's the president, there's going to be no more supporters. There's going to be no more thank you tours. There's going to be no more fucking Bill O'Reilly kissing your ass and Sean Hannity kissing your ass. Those days are over. You're going to have to be dealing with Congress, making laws.
Hey, kid, stop that. Sorry, she was pulling apart the chair.
Yeah, but turn your thug down. Who was that cop? Shouts to Collie.
No, that was Bogues.
Oh, that was Bogues?
That was Bogues.
Shouts to Bogues. You know, but it's crazy though. I just know that this thin-skinned motherfucker is not gonna make it to the White House. Motherfucker doesn't even want to be there. He wants to be in Trump Tower. You know what I'm saying? He's probably not comfortable enough to go to the bathroom anywhere else out there.
Well, he's an old man. He is an old man.
He's old as shit. Yeah.
He's getting older really fast.
And he's not going to want that. Because I know certain millionaires like things a certain way. Everything has to be just so. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think the closest to what I've ever seen it is just like when I see all these behind the scenes with Floyd Mayweather and everything that he has as a rich man and everything like that. And what he especially requests to have all these ridiculous, expensive cars and shit like that. So he could never go like, oh, fuck it, let me like just, you know, go to the burbs and have a neighbor, because you know he has no damn neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Let me just have neighbors now. And, you know, just step down. No. Are you kidding me? Like, no, I ain't gonna do that. It's like, you know, Floyd, let me get that $100,000 watch. And, you know, you're not gonna wear these $2,000 sunglasses. Fuck you, mean? I'm damn sure you're gonna wear those, would you? You know? A millionaire is not gonna be alright going down in class. And again, being a president is not being a rich man.
No, it's being an actual president. It's honoring this country. It's fighting for our Constitution. It's fighting for our rights.
He can't do all that. He can't do that shit. He can't. He can't even take criticism.
You can't even take criticism.
You think you can run a country?
Why do you want to get into politics if you can't take criticism? Did he think he was going to walk in and people would just shut up? They haven't done that for any president we've ever had.
It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody special. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna be a president. He's used to be the special guy, the millionaire, everybody, you know what I mean? Answers to him. No, you're just the president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I've been saying all along. He's not gonna want it.
He's not gonna want it. He's not gonna want it. He's not gonna be up to it. And like I said, it's an oath. After the, if he takes that oath, which I highly doubt at the way he's going, I highly doubt. But if he does take that oath, he'll fuck himself. He's fucked. He is fucked because now.
Can we not have footage of that? Just.
Hey, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
I know. No, I just mean I don't want to see a bedroom scene.
Oh yeah, prostitutes and urine aside, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he takes that oath, he's done. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done. And I can guarantee you.
So as you're saying, basically at this point, his only way of saving face is to step down before the oath.
Before the oath, that'll be the best for him. But he will step down at some point, whether it be before the oath, week after the oath. That motherfucker can't win. There's no way he can make it a year as a president. No way. Much less a month.
Think so?
Yeah, I know so. He's a billionaire, man. He's used to certain things. He can't just okay, one day I'm just gonna, be able to take criticism and just run the country and not be a 3-year-old. Not possible, motherfucker. It's not gonna happen.
You have to practice to do that.
This is the same sleazeball from the 90s. He hasn't changed from there. You think he's gonna change now?
Yeah.
So we're less than 2 weeks out. You think he's gonna change now? You know what I'm saying?
9 days. For less than 1 week.
Come on. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Shit is not gonna motherfucking happen. It's not. It's not. So he's gonna shave face, and he can't. And he sees his approval rating going down.
Oh, that's gonna drive him crazy.
It's gonna drive him crazy because he feels like everybody loves him. It's like everybody loves him.
He wants everyone to love him.
I think he still believes everybody does. That's why he can't take criticism. Like, how is he criticizing me? He's supposed to love me. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Donald Trump. It's coming close to him. All this was, right, folks, American people. Come here, let me talk to you for a second. All this was, you know how the election was so stressful, it drained a lot of people. It was very emotional at the end when Hillary lost, everything like that. This is just a little, it's like overtime in a game. You know, it's like this is just a little bit more drawn out Trump time because we all wanted, well, more than half of America wanted Trump out of the way in November. That would have been great. But I already knew that the field was too weak and, the field got bullied. You got bullied. Sorry.
And they caved to bullying.
Yeah, they caved.
They caved way quick to bullying.
Democrats.
The Republicans.
Oh, yeah. I think
they were dropping like fleas.
The Republicans were worse than the Democrats, as a matter of fact. Republicans were really, he bullied all. He was not even a Republican. He gave look, motherfuckers, I'm gonna, take this party over. Fuck all y'all. I don't care who's running. This guy's yeah, you're right. The Republicans got bullied a lot worse than the Democrats. But
they did, but they also, but neither side seemed to Cruz stood up to it for a little
No
while.
one would say, like, as Kevin Hart said, say it with your chest. No one said anything, you know?
No one said anything with the chest.
No one really
until Cruz got up and refused to say his name.
Yeah, but that was like too little too late. At the
It was
convention.
too little too late. It was nice that Cruz finally had a spine, but
too little too late. And that's kind of how I felt with the protesters. Like, after the election, that not my president shit. And the reason why I wasn't on that bandwagon was because I knew that Trump is not going to be able to do his job because it's Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to want to do the presidency. Like, I was like, I know you're upset, but listen, American people, it's just overtime. This psychopath, sociopath with more scandals than fucking 10 soap operas put together will not make it to office. And if he does, he's going to step down. Jeez, read between the lines. Rewatch that press conference. Motherfucker's not going to last. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry. Say, not my president. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This motherfucker is not. He just proves my point every day. This and Fox News. And if Fox News is turning on you,
yeah, how bad do you have to be for Fox News to turn away from you?
That's your only friend, dog.
Turn us back on you. We're patting you and you're screaming. I don't understand.
Nah, she's just hungry.
Oh, please, you see the size of her? She's always hungry. I weighed her. I weighed her yesterday. She weighs 20 pounds.
Jeez.
Exactly.
Winter for her.
No. She's always weighed 20 pounds. I think she went up to like 21. And then came back down. And that's why you saw that she looked like she's losing weight. But she's, still 20 pounds.
All these people say, stop Trump, Operation Dump the Trump. Look, Trump is going to dump himself. Yeah, I appreciate the effort. And I appreciate the people who are like, we're going to stop Trump. Trump is going to stop himself. You know what I'm saying? Trump is going to crash the Trump train. Yeah. I mean, shit. He looked like a train wreck at the fucking conference. He looked like shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's aged already, like 10 years already.
And I already called him out for getting fatter.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, the only thin thing about Trump is his skin.
Yeah. Not yet. Touche.
I already tweeted it.
And, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
But, no, Trump's not gonna make it, man. He's gonna step down. He's gonna step down, and certainly if he keeps don't have no more press conferences because you're gonna step down right there. It's like, you know what? I can't deal with all you dishonest media. I can't deal with it. I'm going back to Trump Tower.
Gonna start arresting all the media. That's against the Constitution. Boom, done, and over.
He can't. Look, he can't even do that. You can't. There's the Constitution.
I know.
There's so much things he has to uphold.
And one of his cabinet said that, well, no, it doesn't say anywhere in the Constitution that there should be a separation of church and state. And the response was, other than the statement that says there shall be a separation of church and state.
Like, come on, everything is public knowledge, especially when the Constitution is public knowledge. Anybody can go and look in the Constitution, and everybody's privy to it. So once he takes that oath,
he's stuck with it.
Yeah.
They can make amendments, but that takes time, and you have to do nice things for the Speaker of the House to get it to go through.
That's like a laundry list of shit that he must, follow.
Yeah.
Must.
Not
something that Trump thought of. Or, someone from his company to benefit him. It's not that. This is, the Constitution has been around for hundreds of years. And if he disobeys the oath, again, that's Just remove him. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Time for impeachment.
And,
Done.
And what's crazy is that what also could happen, here's another scenario. Because you know Trump, he's going to violate one of them motherfuckers some way, probably first or second, third day, whatever. But what he probably does is when they call him out, and this could be detrimental before the whole process can go through, he probably just steps down to avoid, any further embarrassment. It'd be like that. That's another scenario that will happen because like automatically he's gonna violate something in the Constitution already.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. His businesses. His
even
business
with the
alone.
conflict
He's already
of
in
interest.
violation of ethics. He's in violation of the blind trust was something that other presidents did because they were respectful. They actually wanted the job, the actual job. I forgot now. There's something else that he's not doing. Well, look it up.
He's not going to be.
Go to the news.
He's not going to be. I could tell you what he's not going to be doing the presidency.
Yeah.
He's not going to.
He's not going to have time, and he's not going to be able to pay off Congress, all of it.
And he's not going to make no motherfucking wall. And I love how the former president keeps on going like, we're not going to pay for no fucking wall whenever he talks about. I love it. Keep saying that. Shouts to the ex-president. Like, we're not going to build no fucking wire. I love it. Love it. Shouts to Mexico, man. Canelo. Canelo's the highest paid boxer.
Cool.
Right now. So, redheads are winning.
Go red.
In the boxing world. And what's crazy was, you know what Floyd said? Floyd said in the fight, because Canelo's going to fight GGG like towards the end of the year.
Okay.
Floyd believes that Canelo's going to knock out GGG. And I tend to agree with him. Canelo's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's just under the tutelage of De La Hoya. So
Nice.
when De La Hoya is his promoter, De La Hoya's calling all the shots. He's just a fighter. He just fights. Yeah, some of his opponents were questionable. The whole Amir Khan fight. Yeah, it was a little motherfucking weird. And guy got knocked out. And then he knocked out this other British guy for the 154-pound title and shit. But, yeah, I agree with Floyd. I think Cinnamon is definitely going to...
Canelo takes GGG.
Yeah. GGG's fighting this guy from Brooklyn, Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, in March. So he was in town promoting and everything like that. But shouts to GGG because I did a joke on stage about like all the opponents that GGG faces, like. But the most funny, the funniest one was I'll never forget this. GGG fought this guy named I forgot his first name. It was like something like his last name was Wade. It was like something like Wade or Jamal Wade. His last name was Wade. But he goes like leading up to the fight just to promote the fight. This guy's a nobody, but he wants to prop himself. I'm going like, listen, I'm a thug. I'm gonna knock his ass out. He pretty much told the press.
Wade told that?
Yeah, he's like,
that's awesome.
I'm not afraid of no GGG. I'm a thug.
I'm a thug.
So literally, the fight starts. Ding. GGG goes out. First round on the ground, looking like he lost like his keys.
Where are my keys? Where'd I put this?
What happened? And like he just did not know where he was.
So he wasn't ready for that at all.
When he claimed that he was a thug. As a thug myself, I was like, damn, you're making thugs.
Card done.
Your thug card needs to be pulled, motherfucker. How dare you disrespect Thug Nation like that? Looking like a motherfucker looking for his keys and shit on the ground. He doesn't know where he is. And he was like knocked down 3 times in that fight.
Wow.
Yeah, next time, unless you are a true thug, don't bring, he overplayed his club. Clearly. But shouts to GGG and shouts to TBE, man. It was just good to see him again. Because seriously, boxing has been dry without him.
Yeah.
Because he retired in
he had a lot of charisma.
2015.
Yeah.
So, you're just saying that you didn't see me in a lot of Floyd stuff. Like, Floyd hasn't fought since 2015.
Yeah. Why am I going to wear my Floyd stuff? I get it.
Although
shouts
I would
out to
love
Mama Blaze too. We shouted her out at the open mic, and I realized she never heard any of that.
Well,
I don't know why we were shouting her out. We just did.
I always shout out Mom Blaze because I love my mom.
Well, good. That's
You
good.
know what I'm
I was
saying?
shouting her out because you were.
Mom Blaze.
Shouts out to Creekside.
Mom Blaze he helped me do one of my most important things last year was clean my motherfucking room. She helped me throw away a lot of stuff. I know you're doing some cleaning out, but she definitely motivated me to get a lot of stuff that I was hanging on to.
That didn't need to. Hey! Hey!
Hey, man.
But if she on the tree, that's fine. But if she's on the... What are you doing? Yeah, no, you don't do that on the chairs.
She has cat scratch fever and shit.
It's a song that got somebody, yeah.
Ain't that dude who sung that like Trump supporter Ted Nugent? Gun wielder. Shouts to the NRA. Fucking shooting shit down south.
I ain't shouting that out.
That was a sarcastic shout. I'll fuck with him.
Oh, if we're doing sarcastic shouts out, then maybe we should call it. What do you think?
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we were talking for a long time, but anyhow, our next show is that gonna be before or after inauguration? No, we have one more show right before the inauguration, right? Yeah, we do. So.
No, we don't.
One more show before the inauguration.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
One more show. One more
Yes.
podcast.
Yes.
Show threw me off.
Yeah.
Podcast. We have a podcast before the inauguration. So we'll talk to you guys next week. Again, look for it to be a bumpy week of all kinds of Trump scandals.
It's gonna be a fine week. It ain't gonna be no bumpy week, man. He ain't taking office.
No, bumpy as in somebody else is coming out with a scandal. Somebody else is coming out with a scandal.
It's gonna
That's bumpy for Trump.
He's Mr. Scandal.
He's
But
Mr.
anyhow, thanks for tuning in, folks. It was a pleasure.
More to come.
CNB.